Ladies and gentlemen, right now, from the United States of America, the founder of the BEpic, the CEO, the Eric Caprarese, and the one and only, the diamond of the BEpic, the Hollywood movie star, the Larry Lane. Thank you so much, guys, that you find the time to be with us.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Tim. Thank you for having us.
I want to tell you thank you because many countries right now watching. It's not just Germany, also the Switzerland, also Poland, and also some guys from Russia right now watching us. So this is a really great time and really great day for us today. So we of course have some questions for you, and we hope to receive some answers.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. I gave all the questions, so we're ready to roll.
Yes, Eric, the first question is for you. How did you came to the network marketing? How you started this business? And did you work before in the different network marketing companies once you created BEpic?
Good question. Yeah, about 30 years ago, Tim, I was in a situation where I needed to make some extra money. I had 2 young children, and had to take care of my family. So on the side, I started part-time in networking, and that has grown ever since. So about 30 years now I've been involved with, as a distributor also for many of those years in the field of our great industry. I was going to go on, Tim, and I think it's important to know that the reason that we put BEpic together with the help of Larry, of course, as an integral part, was because we saw all of the, being a distributor in the field for so many years, we saw what was right and what was wrong, and we wanted to put what was right together all in one place, and that's why BEpic was formed, and that's why we've done so well around the world in this first 2 years.
Yes, Eric, we want to ask you some few questions, but it doesn't mean that we don't love Larry. We love Larry so much, but today we just want to ask some questions from you.
Okay. You interviewed me last week, so we're good.
Yes, Larry, we know that the BEpic is made into really great products. It's the Elevate and Accelerate, and of course I have it right now with me. And we know that it's the really great products. Yes, this is great.
Product placement.
Yes, and we have the question about do you have the own laboratory when you provide this product, when you produce it, or you cooperate with someone who provided for you, who made it, some manufacturer, or this manufacturer is your own?
No. What I've done is I actually own part of a manufacturing company, but to get the high quality, and I'm also involved with knowing a lot of people that own different companies, but we wanted the best of the best. So we're utilizing one of the largest manufacturing companies based in the United States, out of Utah, and that's where we have all of our products made. They're formulated, we've got our scientists, our formulators, and our chemists all in-house at one location.
Yes, Eric, some of our distributors, some of the people every time asking that we have the great products, but they want to know exactly this is the life-changing products or this is the pills from the medicine.
Well, we don't ever call it medicine. Here in the United States, we try to steer away from that. But no, the nutrition has been around for thousands and thousands of years, as we know. So I'm big on nutrition. Larry has just been at my home for the last few days. He's got, a lot of different nutritional supplements. So we recognize the importance of nature and giving the best, but naturally. And what I consider a more healthy way of taking your, of being able to take care of your body. So definitely this is, all natural products that are designed for everyone around the world. And that's thrilling to have all of you on from Europe because, that's a great big part of our world. So we want to give you the best of the best. And that's what we've got here with Accelerate and Elevate.
Yes, Eric, some of our partners, they have the question and they want to ask you about a lot of the ingredients in the Elevate and also in the Accelerate in this capsule, and this they're really excited. And guys, they want to know what the method, how they place it, all the ingredients in the small capsule, and this is working really great. How you do that?
That's a great question. We hear that a lot. And people say, usually you might have to take, 10 capsules to get all of that packed into one to get all of that great ingredients, into your body. You've got to take maybe 10 capsules. With our product, what we've done is with our formulators and our chemists, we were able to use something called extracts. If you're familiar with extracts, it's able to take something large and make it smaller. and that's what we've been able to do with our ingredients. So you can actually put more of those ingredients now in one capsule. Where even just 2 or 3 years ago you couldn't do that. Now you can do that with technology and with science backing it. So we took advantage of that, and that's how you're able to get so much into such a small little capsule.
Yes, Eric, the next question. Sometimes we receive the capsules by the different color, a little bit different. Like sometimes it's the more green, like more dark green. Sometimes it's the white green. Why that happen?
You know what? That has to do with just supply and demand. A lot of times we want to keep the product moving, and it's funny. We just did. What did we do, Larry? $6 million in sales.
50,000 orders in 6 days. Yeah, 6 million.
So yeah, $6 million in less than a week. Obviously, you know, not obviously, but what happens is we go through different capsules. We want to make sure they're green, or as close, you know, it's a green coloring. But we will get back once this new year. A big goal of mine is to get them back to that really bright, nice pink, or I'm sorry, green color, that neon, you know, green again. But it's the same consistency, the same quality, and so as long as you feel comfortable with that, I think that's important. But that is something we're working on this year too.
Yes, Eric, we have some question, and this question, I don't know, in February, we know that will be the new product, and maybe you can open a little bit just some secret, what kind of the product it will be, because we made the conference with Larry. He said he will never will tell us, because it's only you should do that.
Larry's a great networker. I'm surprised he didn't share that with you. I'll just show you this. It's just a powder. I can't talk too much about it, but let's just say that we are just finalizing we're perfecting the flavor right now, because our children are very picky when it comes to anything that they eat. So I think or drink. So I'll just say that much. I think that probably gives you enough hints as to where we're going, and we're thrilled. Larry got a chance to try the product again. I want the children to love what we've got coming. Us adults have been able to enjoy 2 fantastic products for 2 years, but this is near and dear to my heart because it's for our children. So hopefully that kind of answers some questions.
Yes, Eric, it's for the how old of the children this product will be.
Oh, did I mention that it's for children? You know what? This is designed for. I'll check with again. We've got formulators and scientists and chemists, and they're the ones who come to us and say, "Here's the age group." But this is something that's thrilling, because I'm pretty sure that I don't care if they're 1, 2, or 3 years of age, up to our age. By the way, Larry and I were all over this product, so and loving it. Again, I'm tweaking things a little bit to make sure it's a little better tasting, because it's got to taste great for our children. But this goes all the way down, I think, to is it's for even the youngest of young kids. Yeah. So and it's exciting because I wish that I would have had a product like this for my boys, who are now 22 and 24. But no one had anything like this, and so that's really exciting. We'll be the first to have something so unique.
Yes, Eric, the next question is about which turnover you had in the 2018 in the company, and like how much money the turnover in the company was in the 2018. And could we say right now that the company have the great growing, that the company will be like much grow?
Yeah, this is exciting news, Tim. Our first year in business, we did $7 million in sales. Our second year, which was 2018, which I know you were a big part of, Tim, we reached close to $50 million in sales, which is huge. I mean, it's bigger than anything I think Larry and I have been involved with when it comes to being an integral part of that growth. And thanks to your all's help there in Europe and everyone around the world that might be watching this video and part of our team. But $50 million in sales last year. This year, I mean, this morning I was showing Larry some numbers, and we're at almost 400 signups for the day before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So we usually bring in about 1,000 new reps per day, which is exciting because we're in the middle of kind of the holidays still here in January. So we're coming off all the holiday, and so we're at 400. We'll probably be close to 1,000 people, 1,000 new signups for the day. So that's pretty explosive growth, and I can't wait to be able to talk about getting to 2,000 and then 3,000 people a day. That's coming shortly.
Absolutely.
You bet. Hey, Tim, if I could say something, you better believe. I mean, Larry's been an integral part since day one, and I knew that we were really blessed to have him on board. And you're right. He introduced people like yourself, to the company, or at least is there to support you if he didn't, bring you on board himself. And that support is important, and that comes from being distributors for so many years. I think Larry's close to myself, 30 years in this business. Without that support system in the field, it's very difficult. So we recognize that and wanted to make sure that we're able to give you that, the best that we can here, to all of you. And there's a lot of people, again, around the world. So it's great to have leaders like you to help us too.
Yeah, well, I want to say really quick, Tim, to Eric, one thing about Eric is I've worked with Eric for probably 10 years now, and he's one of the best CEOs that I've ever worked with. And one thing about Eric, you're not really working for him, you're working with him. And I like the fact that he honestly has been in the field, so he knows what the distributors want. He knows how to build a business. So he really looks at what we need to make things better, which is why he's here today. He's here to support us. So I really appreciate that. So I say I've been more successful, honestly, because I attached to Eric.
Yes, Eric, the next question we want to ask about that. Did you have in the plans to build some warehouse, maybe in Europe, maybe some little bit closer to Europe, to make accelerate the shipping, like to make the shipping faster? Yeah,
the important thing is when we set this company up, we had already had some experience with having the different offices and the different warehouses and the different employees and the big corporate office. But what happened then is we have to limit the amount that we can pay to you all in commissions. So when we built this company on the cloud, it keeps us from having to, it doesn't allow us to put as many warehouses, let's say, out there. But we do see, again, with this growth in 2019, I will be over, I'm sure Larry will be with me, over to Europe to take a look at what we need to do. I don't want to overpromise anything, but if it's taking too long to get product or we're having some challenges, we definitely are going to do whatever we have to do to take this company to, $1 billion company.
Yes, the next question is also for Larry and for Eric, and we want to ask you about we heard that you're planning to make the support on the Russian language, because in Germany, a lot of the Russian people, and not just in the Germany, and we want to know what kind of the support it will be. It will be some online chat, or maybe it will be some responding, but on the Russian language, like what kind of the support it will be and when?
Kind of like Poland, I'm thinking, Eric, right? Setting up something for Russia because they're one of the biggest teams.
Yeah, that's something we want to improve on in 2019. It's very important. As we've grown, we've actually outgrown our support. And to get good support, they have to understand the compensation plan. They've got to understand the ingredients. They've got to understand how, how to move or help someone move, and their genealogy. It's very difficult to get good support, but that is another goal of ours, is to get that type of support, and to be able to, that translation is important too. We want to make sure that we're able to translate and understand and get the right answers back to people in Poland, for example, that we've worked diligently to try to get support set up there, but we can work with you all on that also. That again is a 2019 project to get that up to a higher level, higher standard. And right now, Tim, if I can add something to that, right now what we do is we're contracted in with a company that handles support for us. So what happens is we pick what we feel is the best of the best. So, but we want to improve upon that, and we want to give you better support with better support representatives to give you the best answers. So feel confident that we're working on all of that also.
Yes, Eric, we want to ask about the promotion which was called Black Friday, because a lot of the people, they made the orders, they placed the orders, and we know that it was the really great promotion, and the company was not ready for the so much placing the orders on that time, because it was really easy for the guys to invite other to receive like some products for free. And we want to just ask the question that can be our partners be confident that they will receive all the products from the Black Friday promotion?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That we don't believe in doing business by not shipping someone their product or not paying someone their commission that's due to them. So that is, we're working around the clock to get out these orders, because remember the 50-some thousand orders. We also have all of the additional new orders coming in every day. On top of that, we have all of the I don't know what we're at, 35,000 active distributors who have orders going out every single month also. So yes, we will absolutely get everyone taken care of, and please just be patient, but we're working around the clock for you.
And definitely remember, Tim, always, if it's been a couple of days, just write another support ticket, because, you know, that always keeps you in that queue, and I know they're working on it, because as soon as you see that tracking number, you know what's on the way.
Yes, Eric, Larry, it was the last question, because we know that your timetable is really close, and we know that you're a really busy man in the business and all this stuff. So thank you so much that you find the time to be today with us. We're really proud and we're honored to work with you. And also I want to tell personally to Larry, I really appreciate that all you do, and brother, because if not you, all of this was not possible.
I really appreciate that. And like Eric said, we love working with great leaders like yourself, and we're honored to be on the journey with you. So thank you so much.
Yes, Larry, thank you. Thank you, Eric, one more time.
All right, Tim. Anything for you guys? And did you have one more question? Because I also wanted to go over the $500 bonus, which I'm excited about, the car bonus. I'm sure you know about it, but I want to make sure everyone knows what we're doing special starting this year for everybody.
Yes, we know this bonus, that we don't need documents right now for the 500 lifestyle bonus. We know
Beautiful.
that. We know that.
Beautiful. Great. Well, you guys deserve it, and we appreciate everything you all are doing. You're leading the way, and we're here for you. You know, if we want to do these every month, that's fine. We'll be here for you. And like I said, I look forward to coming over to Europe and getting a chance to shake hands and hug people, and you know, that's what we're all about. That's why we're I think such a successful company is the people come first.
Yes, guys, thank you so much. We don't want to take so much time. Thank you. We'll see you.
Awesome. Thank you.